What's up, man? I'm just here chilling, you already know. Just sending good ass vibes to the phone to everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good day. If your day not going that well, hopefully it's gonna get better, you feel me? But I was just thinking, right? I just seen this post about this comedian that I like. I always watch his videos. He was pretty funny. He was young. He really popped off as a recent, and he passed away. And it really got me thinking about life, right? Like how precious life really is. How a lot of us have negative views on life. You know what I'm saying? And how it's really unnecessary. You know, we live in an age of social media where everybody's comparing their life to others. You see everybody's highlight reel, and it really makes us get down on ourselves, or in our position where we at. We might not be happy with our exact position, but at the end of the day, I really truly feel that life is something that's priceless. You know what I mean? Just being able to wake up in the morning is something that's priceless, and it's really all about your mindset, right? So if you have a mindset of, oh damn, like again, like I gotta do the same shit again, like of course your day gonna go bad. But if you wake up with a mindset of like, yes, another day, like another day where I could do something positive, where I could do something better, where I could better myself, where I could help somebody, your day is most likely gonna go 10 times better than it would otherwise. And the only difference is your perspective on how you view things, right? Your mental is the strongest thing that you got. There's nothing stronger than your mental. Your mind controls everything and anything around you. It controls you. It controls the situations. It controls the people you hang around. It controls your actions. It controls literally everything that goes on in your life. It starts at your mind first, right? So if you put yourself in a mental space where you're not appreciative of the little things, life becomes harder. It becomes harder on you and the people around you, right? But every time somebody talks to you and you have a negative perspective, have a negative word to speak out, people are gonna not want to talk to you, right? And this goes with everything. Anything that you come at with a negative view or perspective is not gonna receive you. It's not gonna be willing to receive you. If you wanna talk to a girl, if you're a boy, or if you're a man, you wanna talk to a young lady, and you're coming at her at a negative standpoint, as if, you know what I'm saying, you don't like women, you don't trust women, whatever the hell, they're gonna naturally not wanna talk to you. Same thing if it's like a business deal or something like that. You're trying to present yourself to somebody that can help you get into a higher position, put you into a better position to win, but you're not confident and you're not really projecting a positive energy about yourself. You can't even sell yourself in a positive light. Why would they invest into you? It's that same mindset. It's all about the way you think, right? So, for example, I get up, right? Or at least I try to get up. I try to get up and I come outside like this and then I chill. You know what I mean? I listen to the birds. I listen to the trees blowing. I listen to the wind. I listen to the cars. I listen to the machines in the background. And just sit here and take in everything, accept everything for what it is. Take in the sun, you know what I'm saying? Look at the grass, appreciate the nature around me, because this in turn makes you more appreciative of life, right? Of the experience, you know? More appreciative of life, of the experience. And because of that, it makes me a better person, right? So if I were to get up and not do any of this, it'll disconnect me from life. I get up, I go straight on Instagram or a dating app or to Netflix or something like that. It really disconnects me from the world around me, right? When I come out here, I realize that everything is moving, everything is alive, and it's really not just about me. And I'm really sitting here experiencing the beautiful aspects of life, right? For example, right now, it's a bird right behind me. Oh, here, I don't know if you can see. It's a bird just chilling, scampering around the yard right now. and there's butterflies around me, there's things happening that's really beautiful, right? And it really takes you outside of yourself, outside of your head, to realize that there's a bigger picture to everything. So literally, with this bigger picture comes a better understanding, right? When you talk about changing your mindset towards something, that's about understanding certain things. When you was a child, you was probably scared of certain things. You probably were scared of dogs, or scared of spiders, or scared of any type of little bug. When you got older and you understood things better, your fear probably disappeared, right? Some people get up and they live in fear for everything. Fear that people don't like them. Fear that they won't find somebody. Fear that they can't chase their dreams. All these things is something you put in your head first, right? And because of that, you already starting from, you know what I mean, 2 steps behind. Fucking the race started, the race started, and you lagging. Everybody took off and left you, and you starting 2-3 seconds late because you overthinking in your fucking head. No, you gotta get up and do. You gotta get up and just feel and just be. You know what I mean? It's good to process and plan out and do certain things, but you can't be trapped in your mind, right? Another thing is, like, for example, I said earlier that I like coming outside because it helps me not be cut off. If you're trapped in your mind, it's the same thing like being trapped inside of a house. If you're trapped inside of a house for a certain amount of time, or anything like a cell like in jail or anything like that, you become insane. You know what I mean? Everything is indifferent. You become enclosed. You're trapped. Nobody likes feeling trapped. You know what I mean? You're trapped inside a house. You don't get no sunlight. You're in a depressed state. You're obviously going to become depressed, right? And honestly, of course, not everything is going to be happy in life. That's not the point. The point is that you have the ability to experience it, right? You are blessed with the ability to experience life every single day. And that in itself is beautiful, right? Life itself is everything. It's beautiful, it's ugly, it's inspiring, it's depressing. But the beauty isn't in life itself. The beauty is in the gift that you are given to experience life, right? Life is going to be your best teacher. Nothing can teach you like life can teach you. If you learn to look at life in a different way, it becomes a whole different game, literally. So for example, if you listen to a lot of positive words, a lot of positive videos and things like that, a lot of people say you should be the lead actor in your own movie of life. Or if it's a video game, treat it like a video game. You should be the main character in that video game. And that's true. Because when you're playing a game, you don't take the game that serious. You know, it's really about the experience itself, right? If you're in a down position right now in life, you'll be like, fuck, my life is over with, this shit's ass. Or you could just say, you know what, this shit's fire as fuck. Because I know I'm gonna be at a higher point, and then I could get to that point, reach this high point one day, look at somebody who's in the position that I was in, and tell them I was in that same spot, and I made it out. You know what I mean? If you have a bigger thought about life and open your brain and your mind up about the spectrum of life and a bigger picture, it really takes off all the stress off of you. You realize that you take it a day at a time, and nothing is finite, nothing is final. Today you might be down, tomorrow you could be up, right? If you live in a trapped sense of self and a trapped mind, it's impossible. It might not be impossible, but it's really hard for you to see the bigger picture. It's really hard for you to see a future. It's really hard for you to see a time where you're not in a certain headspace, right? Right? I love using examples of working out, because the body is literally a reflection of your mind. Whatever your body looks like, it's a reflection of you wholeheartedly. If you look fit, people will automatically assume certain traits about you, versus if you look unfit, people will automatically assume certain traits about you, right? So for example, if you look at a bodybuilder, somebody who's really buff, a lot of them will say, growing up, I was bullied. I was skinny. And I wanted to protect myself. I wanted to feel confident about myself, so they started working out. Now, over the years, they came into a better version of themselves, right? And that's a beautiful thing. Same thing with a lot of martial arts. I love martial arts. You know what I mean? I did karate when I was younger. And a lot of the best martial artists talk about that as well, as in, you know, I was bullied. I didn't feel like I could protect myself. And they put in the work and the effort to become a better version of themselves. And now they reap the benefits. But they didn't see themselves as locked into the position of weakness. They didn't see themselves as locked in the position of vulnerability. They took action with their mind first and made a decision, as in, I don't want to be this way, and took the proper actions to change it. And they overcame. This is some of the beautiful things that can happen in life if you open your mind up and if you don't take it for granted. If you literally let life pass you by, you will live a whole life filled with regret because you didn't take action, you didn't do something that you wanted to do. And most of the time, it's because of literally your fears of whatever it could be, and that's your closed-mindedness. So that's basically, I'm gonna just wrap it up real quick. Life is to be something that's appreciated and taken advantage of, not something that's taking advantage of you. You're in control of life, and life does not control you. Life is a blessing, not a curse, right? You have full power over your life, and once you truly believe that, life becomes a lot easier. And that's about it, man. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, bro.